gonna go live on Instagram. And then when we're live, I will just send you leads in the private chat and you can give those a call. But it looks like we are live. We haven't gone live with a student in a long time. This is one-on-one coaching that we like to give our students so we can help them out in any way possible. What we'll do, we'll answer whatever questions they have, and then from there, we will do live calling, and I'll critique his calls. Hopefully he doesn't do too bad. Kevin's really good on the phones, and so he's a great guy.
You're giving me a lot of credit.
You're really good on the phone, so you have nothing to worry about there. But Kevin, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. All of these leads are provided from Real Estate Bees. I love Real Estate Bees. They are a great partner of the Deal Champs community and of my company. We use them quite a bit. But Kevin, I think the last time we talked, you were struggling with giving lower offers. Have you gotten over it?
No, I think so. The leads that I've been calling are the ones that are nationwide. And I run into challenges with comping. It's pretty common as you're looking either on, Redfin, Zillow, Property Radar. There aren't always comps necessarily close by each other.
Okay.
Could be maybe across a roadway or more spread out. And so just run into that challenge, especially them being nationwide and not knowing the area. And just, coming up with a number that would make sense is what I struggle with. Because even with utilizing those platforms, Property Radar, Redfin, Zillow, sometimes there can be discrepancy in the value of the prices. So
Okay. With those, I would tell you, for what we have you doing it for, cut whatever Zillow says in half and make the offer if you can't find anything, and just get used to making the offer. Because that's why we have you call them the nationwide leads, because you have the budget to spend more on more niche leads in the areas like in Sac and down in, it's Arkansas, right?
yeah.
With these ones, I just want to get you used to making the offer and taking someone through the process. If it's a really rural place, like we personally don't do those ones because they're impossible to sell. I have you calling those just to get at bats, and it's like free. Instead of role playing with a robot, you're role playing with another human on the other side of the phone, and you get used to it. That's why we're doing those. And so
Yeah.
if we're on a lead and we find that we can't make comps, actually just provide one of the leads that's like kind of in the middle of nowhere in the chat, and we'll comp it right here live, and we'll kind of go over it.
Okay.
Because I have my sales reps doing the same thing you do. So for a new sales rep, if something comes up and someone's getting started, they will call all of our leads. And it'll be dead leads that are in the middle of nowhere. And I want them to get used to having the conversation and making the offer. Because that way, when I go and I make them live, I know that they know what to do. They can handle it. They've gotten their face kicked in. They've gotten used to you make a lowball offer and that person says, go fuck yourself, right? Or that one guy today is like, go fuck yourself. This is God's country. I'm not selling my house. It's like in the middle of nowhere, right? But getting used to those conversations, letting it just roll off your back, and then we're on to the next. That's a big deal because it's going to take a lot of at-bats. And then once you're confident, like Justin, it's time. I told Justin, like, dude, it's time to like really turn on your marketing. You've made enough offers. We don't need to go nationwide anymore. You have a market that you like marketing in. You've already made enough offers. Like, we've honed our sales skills. Now we can go do it. Because typically I'd have people cold call before, and I don't think cold calling, if you can afford to not cold call, I tell you to afford not to cold call, and you can't.
Yeah.
And you're just going to cut your chops. And if it is a good nationwide lead, we can do something with it. And with cold calling, it's hard to get a quality at bat that fast.
And
Did
another with Nationwide is, I mean, it's my understanding there's different regulations for, per state, whether maybe it's maybe a particular disclosure or need to be
yeah,
licensed or something. So it's, I
that's
guess,
okay.
I
Like
guess when
so,
you get if it looks like you're going to get a contract, you cross that bridge when you get to it.
that is essentially
But
my philosophy.
yeah,
If it looks like I'm going to get a contract and it's in a wonky state, you can send a message in the chat. Okay, let's cross that bridge when we get there. Hey, Strat,
right.
Dean, I'm at the point where I think I'm actually going to get a contract. They want this price, but it's in this state. What should I do? And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's all I tell you to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you send the address that you were struggling comping with in the private chat in here, or did you send it in the
No,
WhatsApp chat?
I didn't. No, I didn't send it.
Send it for me real quick, and we'll just comp it here live, and I'll show you typically how we'll break it down. You got a concert going on in the background, Kevin? What's going on, man?
No, I think it's just the TV that's the TV that's probably too loud.
Thing is bumping.
All right, so let's see. What's 516? And this guy was actually really nice when I talked to him on the phone. But his last time I checked, he listed his property for sale. This was a relocation. I think he said he was moving to Indiana.
We got Alonzo just joined. Who else we got here? Who's from the team? Justin Height just joined. Justin's thinking about joining the community. I gotta call him at 4:30. I have a group interview at 4 right after this.
Hmm.
And that guy's gonna be calling the same type of leads. We'll see if he is cut out for it. All right, so what we got here? Ottawa, Illinois. Illinois, you'll be fine, Kevin. You can still do stuff in Illinois.
They have high property taxes. The taxes on his property were like $7,000. Oh my god!
Yeah, it gets crazy. All right.
Makes California look pretty reasonable.
Texas and Illinois. All right, I was watching Colin Cowherd while I'm working about the Steelers hiring Mike McCarthy. So I like going Redfin. Dean has converted me to Redfin. Oh, but is it on market?
Uh, it it uh, it was last week when I checked again because I called him back just to see how things are going, and he said actually really well.
So was it on market when it came in or no?
No, no, it wasn't.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Corner lot, timeless brick home, 131 bucks a square foot. I'm testing out this new thing called Chat ARV. Let me see this. You aren't quite there yet where you may not want to pay for it, but I have liked it. Can you see my screen still?
Yeah.
So this is Chat ARV, and I can just kind of pull up the property. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. What did you comp it out at?
I actually didn't. When I talked to him, he had also talked to some realtors and felt he could get 270 to 279 for it. Looks like it's on there at like 268. There were a couple properties I saw across, look like a major roadway, and then there was something over. Didn't look that far away, but he's like, okay, well, over in that area, that's a different type of a neighborhood. He seemed actually pretty knowledgeable about the market and told me, hey, you know what, it's been 40 plus days on market is our average days on market. This is what I've done to the property.
So like he
But
knew.
he's
He was like,
yeah, and
I want this
he
number.
was yeah. I mean, he was really a cool guy to talk with.
Sweet. So one thing I always tell everyone, and I have to get on our reps about this too. Everybody gets an offer. If we're on the phone with them and they want to sell, even if they are knowledgeable, they should at least get a ballpark and then know where we're at, because you never know what's going to happen in their life.
Hmm.
You never know if they want to
Because
sell. Go ahead.
yeah, no, actually, I think in the deal analyzer, I think what I did put in is 250. Figure, okay, well, 270, 270, that's, that's probably, maybe that's retail, but that is probably too high. So I put in 250. And as far as a wholesale, I think it came in at 157. And so I gave him that number, and he's like, "No,
You
that
did?
isn't going to work." I did.
Good job.
That's not going to work because, and I could see on Property Radar, he's only owned this home, I think, 4 years. It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
This was supposed to be like his forever home, and and then even if I did novation, which wasn't not comfortable with that, but uh, that let me just see. Yeah, that would come in at an offer of like 207.
Probably. So let's check it out on Redfin real quick. And I mean, so this is one thing when we're comping this. And others, I didn't know this until I started doing nationwide stuff for whatever reason, because California doesn't have a lot of difference. It's not a lot of brick houses.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a brick house, I need a brick house comp. And with this two car detached garage, I need to have that too.
Mm.
The inside is in okay shape. Is it amazing? No. Like, it's not
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Dated.
He did run through improvements. He put new windows in, and I mean, he did spend a lot of money. His brother is in construction, so his brother did a lot of the work. He said he did update the kitchen, but as you can see, it's slightly updated. He says, "Yeah, I kept the lower cabinets and kept the butcher block that was there. Did some work in the entry." Anyways, he laid out the improvements that he did, and of course, that type of home probably just want to keep it looking like its era.
So everybody can say they made a lot of improvements. But again, I always tell everybody, Kevin, what is the number one thing that sellers are?
Liars.
They're liars. They are
Yeah,
liars.
and
They're thieves.
exaggerators. Because our own house is the best, is the most special.
Exactly. His house is the best. It's the most special. It has the best lot. And a developer is going to buy the lot next to his. And so his house is going to go up by $3 million. We're going to get that story. And they're called sellers because they're trying to sell us their house. Right? But okay, I can look at this. Hopefully they get this contract signed right now. So I like chat ARV right now, Kevin, because like I can look, but this is no different. Redfin will give me the same data. So I have this house right here at 223. That's not a brick house. This one isn't a brick house. This to me looks like a good comp. So we'll click on that and we'll look at that later. What about this one? Not brick. Not brick.
So yeah, here it looks like it on Property Radar. So estimated value is 252. So that's kind of how I came up with the 250, and then estimated loan balance is 187.
Did you actually comp it on Property Radar, or did you just take Property Radar by its word?
Just take it for its word.
So I don't ever want to take that by its word. I'd want to use the comping feature inside of it, where you can look at it and be like, okay, these are the comps. If you go to like value and equity, it'll show you, and you can just unclick them all. It's an amazing little feature. It doesn't give you photos, but it's nice. So our comp is this one. So let's click on this. Here's our comp. So the reason I like this, it's a brick house. It has a detached garage. And this one is 1750. Our house is,
I think like 3,000. No. 2,000. Yeah.
2000. Yeah. So this is a fantastic comp for us so far. And this one's a little bit more updated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy's really not that off on his numbers. But I would use this as my comp. Good backyard. Really good backyard. So if I take this price per square foot, and if I only have one comp, I want to use that comp. With chat ARV, I can just be okay based off of this. Give me a report. It says our ARV is $299 at 171 bucks a square foot. So we can approach it from two different ways, but let's just approach it from, it's worth $295, Kevin, in your deal analyzer. And if it's 2,000 square feet, still times it by 35 bucks a square foot. So it's going to take us 70 grand to fix it up. And what is that? 110. So if I go 150, you were pretty spot on, Kevin. $145 is what I'm coming out to on the deal analyzer.
You said ARV 295?
Yeah, ARV 295. So here's the deal analyzer. 295, our purchase price of 145. $25,000 assignment. 70K in estimated rehab. That person can purchase it at 170. And so it's pretty thin. If I want to protect myself, I'd probably need about 130. 130 is a little bit too much give. 135 is where we'd want to buy it at. Sell it at 160. We could make 25. But it is going to be about a 70 grand rehab just because of that price per square foot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is a terrible area to comp. Let's go back. So it doesn't necessarily give us access to it. This is close enough to Chicago to where I wouldn't say this is a terrible cash deal. Right? It's in just outside of Chicago. It's probably an hour outside, but there's a ton of buyers in here to where no different than me and you. If someone brings me a deal in like Chowchilla or whatever, like small town surrounding Sac, we'll still look at those.
Mm-hmm.
Like that'd still be something I'd be interested in. And so I'll take this for what it is. And then if you're like, hey, Strat, I need help selling this, we could help you sell it. Or you could just go look up on Investor Base or Resimply. We could pull buyers from all this town, and then I'd want to pull them from all over here too. And we would still be pretty good because this is it's an hour outside, but it's still populated. But that's how I'd run my numbers. I would still say this is a good cash lead. I would still want to take an at-bat on this. Great job giving him an offer. The only thing I'd say that we didn't do, I want to check the actives right now. In these smaller markets especially, because we may think we got it at like a great number, and we didn't. And we just didn't check the actives, and the actives show one thing, and we're like, oh my God. All right, we're completely done. Okay. All right, you ready to make some calls, Kev? Or
Okay.
did you have more questions?
No, no, no more questions.
Okay.
So just call these directly from my phone.
Yeah, you can call him, or do you have Simply on your phone?
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of data syndicate here. 1 minute. We have some data syndicate leads. They're amazing, but this is a real estate bees show. Trying to find
Some of the
anybody.
folks I have called out of state, and they're like, "Hey, I could tell you're from Modesto. You're from California." Is that really that big of a deal?
No. We when you narrow your marketing down, once your sales are good enough, then you can buy Arkansas phone numbers and
I
you'll have
remember, yeah.
Modesto phone numbers. But like we call from a California phone number to anybody essentially on the West Coast. So if it's in Seattle, if it's in Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, Washington, New Mexico, anybody over here will call out of California. If it's in Illinois, we actually do have a Chicago phone number. I just want to be relatively close when I'm doing this. But if they say I'm from California, like, I know, we can't buy anything in California because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let me send. Here's the address. Here's the guy's name and phone number. There's one. While you call that one, let me give you another one. And all these leads are brought to you by the amazing real estate bees. Oh, here's one in Crescent City. When you call them, make sure it's on speaker so I can hear it.
Okay.
There's another one. Let's go for another one. Not New York. Not Louisiana. Here's a guy in Riverside. And when we call him, we gotta triple dial him. Did your 10 DLC get set up, Kevin?
Yeah.
Sweet. Do you have do you have your drip campaigns turned on?
I've turned it on to a few of them. Yeah. Yeah.
You should have it set up to where anyone that comes in should be on the DigiStopper campaign. So any lead that comes in, they're automatically on a drip campaign. Here's another one in Beaumont. I always get to call on these people. I just sent you 4 of them. One of these people has to pick up.
Your call call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Give him another one.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
So now send him a text. And then we're going to call him one more time. And the text should just say, hey, and who is this? This is...
Say word.
Yeah, hey, Sayward. You reached out to us about selling your house on 123 Main Street. You still interested in selling it? And then we're just going to keep calling these people. John Versetti. The reason your phone numbers are coming up as spam is because you don't have enough phone numbers. And it's not a batch dialer issue. It's the fact that you don't have enough phone numbers in there rotating. So for anybody, if you're going to be on the phone for like 8 hours a day, you need to have 50 to 100 phone numbers associated with that. Because your phone numbers are, I always say, like a little tube. And we can only fit so much through there. If we get too many dials through there and it's blocked, right there, that's what causes spam.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right.
On to the next. We got another one.
All right.
The next guy is...
Jason.
Yeah.
408.
And so most of you guys who are watching, this is what our team does all day. We are on the phone all day calling into nothingness, trying to get someone to pick up, and everything that I'm doing is trying to make it so our team has as much talk time as possible.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Hit him again.
Please record.
Kevin, you got a good microphone, bro. It sounds like you're punching your fucking desk.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh, one time she rejected that one. Now it's shoot her a text.
Good talk.
All right, here's one in Porterville. You're getting some good ones, Kevin. We have a bunch of California ones here that we're sending you. Okay, there's Gabriel. This one at Encinitas, though. Their name.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
All right, now we got, so we just called Jason. We have Rick. Justin said he will door knock the Porterville one. I'll tell you what, Justin, if you join the community, we will send it to you. He's down in Porterville. You ready on this one?
Yeah. So this is great. 714.
Please leave a message.
Oh, we got a good active voicemail.
Please leave a message.
Now let's send the text.
All right.
While you are waiting, one of the leads that one of our reps just got off of, our rep was on the phone with him for an hour and a half. There's severe title issues, fraud on squatters that were in there 3 months ago. Someone was added to the title as a joint tenant. A false deed. Wow, it says it was altered. They removed the pool. There's still a mortgage balance. He doesn't want to walk away with anything. He says he has $300K tied into it. So he wants $760. It looks like our team came up with a 680 offer, but the offer would need to be lower. So this offer would need to be significantly lower due to the title constraints and the squatters in the area. But that's a motivated seller or a scammer, one or the other. You ready to make this last call?
Yeah, the one on Del Rio.
Did you call this last guy 3 times?
Yes.
Now we got this Del Rio one.
What's that person's name?
Les Lap.
Gabriel.
Or Gabe.
No, okay.
Looks like Gabe is in Beaumont.
Si dejo su nombre y motivo de su llamada, revisaré si esta persona está disponible.
Gonna have to brush up on my Spanish.
You never know. Most people still speak English. They'll lie to you and try and play you.
Si deja su nombre y el motivo de su llamada, revisaré si esta persona está disponible.
Send the text. I will get you more leads. All right, on the next. You got your Encinitas one, Porterville. Ooh, a Bakersfield one. You're getting all the good stuff, Kev. So you got, looks like you called Gabriel, so now we got Les Lap. What a terrible name.
The number you dialed is not a
We need a refund on that one. Which one did you call?
The one 805 Del Rio.
Okay, we'd have to skip trace that. Here's one in Exeter.
So 317 Palm, that's going to be Orville Berry Cellar, right?
Berry Cellar. That is in Bakersfield. Yeah, Orville Berry. Orville Berry.
Berry.
What number are you calling out of, Kevin?
209.
Okay.
Please leave your message.
Damn, we aren't getting any pickups. Next one, Exeter, San Francisco, Bakersfield. Man, Provo, Utah, another banger. Here we go. While we were waiting for Kevin to get a pickup, does anybody have any questions that we can answer? Or Kevin, do you have any questions that you think you can multitask with? My entire goal is to get at least one community member a deal from doing these at a time. I'd like every community member to get a deal doing this. Deal Champs community is going to cost you your firstborn, Miguel, if you want to join. But it's worth it.
This is Jim Conway. Couldn't get to your call at the moment, so leave your name and number.
One more. There's Vicky. What's another one we got? Hot Springs. Hot Springs is a good market. Reno Billy. Can you hear me, Kevin?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're just locked in over there?
Yeah, I was just sending a text to James. James from Utah. So you've got the address top and then the seller below. Okay.
You should have
Let me
3
do
more.
this.
Hey there, leave a message after the beep, and I'll get right back with you.
He sounds upbeat.
That's the Reno guy. Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Hey there, leave a message.
I need fingers fast like my kids.
I
When
have
they're
it set up
texting.
right
Yeah.
now for all of our team members to where everything just happens on the computer because it takes forever to plug it into your phone, you know?
Yeah.
It is so hard to plug it into your phone. That's not what you want. It looks like with that one lead, um, we're going to be able to offer him half of what he wants. That's the name of the game. Which one are you on right now, Kevin?
I'm Vicky. Dialing her right now.
Vicky in Georgia. We have
Vicky
that one in
Lynn.
Hot
Yeah.
Springs. Okay. Here's one in Memphis. How many leads a day are you getting right now, Kevin?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Hi, you've reached Vicky line. I'm not able to.
That's a good amount of leads. How many offers are you getting out a day?
I haven't. Well,
Hi, you've reached Vicky line. I'm not able to come to the phone. Please leave me your name and number.
just that one that I said I made.
What's happening with those other leads? Are you not getting a hold of them?
Yeah, there's like the other day I had right. They are hard to get a hold of. So I mean, I guess just keep trying them, put them on the drip campaign, and just keep trying to call them.
Are you calling them right away?
As quick as I can, yes. Like if I'm gonna be home, turn them on, and if I'm gonna be away, then I'll turn it off.
When you're home, how soon do you get to them?
I mean, usually pretty quick.
I need like a time span.
Um, I mean, it could vary. 5 minutes, half hour.
If we're home and we're getting those leads, we want to get to them in under 5 minutes. The odds of you converting a lead after 5 minutes drop by like 80% or something. So when we're home and we can get to them, let's just run and see if we can get them on the phone and just train ourselves like, hey, we have to get this guy on the phone. Because if we don't, the odds of us getting a hold of that person, especially when we're going non-exclusive and nationwide, is going to be really hard. So now our goal should be to get to a lead in under 5 minutes. And it is hard to get these people on the phone. That's why we built out all this stuff with AI to call these people.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to do our best. So you want to Memphis.
has the phone number come through for that one on Edinburgh?
It should have. Let me double check. I hate when that happens. Let me go back. Whoops. I accidentally kicked myself out. Oh, almost sent it in the wrong chat. Jeez, we like lost half of the people when I left. Oh, and it dropped off of Twitter. Do you have any calls that we can listen to, Kevin? If not, you got to reschedule one in 2 weeks.
All
And we'll
right.
have you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I did schedule one in February, so that's next week. With you.
My calendar shouldn't have anything open the first week of February. So if you did, it'll probably get moved because I'll be in San Francisco that whole week. I'll be in San Francisco from Monday to Friday.
Okay, yeah, I've got February 6th. So all right, so I'll erase that one.
Yeah, if it's on the 6th, I'll probably be traveling back home. But I can do the week after. The week after, I won't really be traveling the rest of that.
All right, sounds good.
We've never struck out on one of these, dude. Of not getting someone on the phone. That's why it's a good thing we have multiple times. Who do we have signed up on Friday? Let me check. Is Friday the 30th? I think it is. Friday is the 30th.
Yeah.
Let me double check here. I don't know why it's not appearing on the calendar. Friday at 2. Can you be available Friday at 2?
Yeah.
Friday at 2 it is.
Okay.
Friday at 2, it'll be you and the artist, and we're going to get some people on the phone.
Okay.
I can't believe it. And then if you have leads of your own, bring those too. I need to hear you on the phone so we can critique a little bit. Because I want to see, if we're getting 5 leads a day, we should have like 3 offers out a day. Like our output should be drastically higher in that situation, is what I would want to see. So let's work on that. Let's work on getting to those leads faster. Great job with that one guy, though. It's still giving him an offer, even though it wasn't what he wanted. We're never going to give anybody what they want. So that's completely okay.
Good.
Awesome. Guys, this is the first strikeout we've ever had. But we'll be back on Friday. You can get not free coaching. You can get coaching at dealchamps.com/apply to join the community. Kevin's in there. Last year, we got Zoe on one of these calls. He locked up a deal and made some money. I'm trying to get all of our community members on these calls so we can get them to lock up a deal and make some money. And then shout out Real Estate Bees for providing the leads. And yeah, that's all I got. Kevin, I'll talk to you on Friday, dude.
All right. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Of course. Was there anything else you needed help with? We got like 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's it. Thanks.
I'll see you in like 12 hours.
Okay. All right.
See you, Kevin.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.